Hello YouTube, and welcome to week 30 of pregnant with twins. Okay, so week 30, let me give you guys an update because that would be helpful to someone who was just looking at my video for the first time as opposed to knowing everything and going through all of them. So I'm currently 30 weeks pregnant with unidentical twins, and we know they're unidentical because they have their own placentas, their own sacs, and one is 3 days older than the other. So basically I released 2 eggs, one 3 days before which got fertilized, and then another one 3 days after which got fertilized, and that's how I ended up with twins. They're boys, twin boys, and I had my son 6 months. I got pregnant 6 months after giving birth to my son. I did plan to have more very soon, but I didn't know how soon, so I kind of wasn't using anything, and when it happened, it happened. And when I found out, I was in Trinidad, and I went back to London when I was 6 weeks, and it was too early for me to get seen, so I came back to Trinidad, had that ticket booked before I knew I was pregnant, and so I hadn't been seen. And when I was 14 weeks pregnant, I thought that something was wrong, so I went for a scan in Trinidad, and they told me it was twins. And yeah, I spent 3 months in Trinidad, so I came back here when I was 6 months pregnant, 25 weeks pregnant, and it's taken the last 5 weeks to get up to date. Okay, so let me just do a quick belly shot, and then I can talk about week 30. Alright, I've got my onesies half undone, so I'm just going to get up and show you. Okay. Okay, let me put my onesies back on. Okay, I should actually put a picture in of what I looked like before pregnancy. Okay, so week 30, I had my scan, and a couple of days after I had my scan, I went to see my consultant. In the UK, I think with twins, they scan you every month, and they see you every 2 weeks, but because they have some concerns with my pregnancy, I'm being scanned every 2 weeks and seen every 2 weeks. Okay, so when I had the scan, I was pretty confident, I was pretty happy with what the results showed. The scan before this 30-week scan showed that one of my twins were, baby A, twin A, was 2 pounds and 1 ounce, and baby B was 2 pounds and 3 ounces. So there was literally a 2-ounce fluid difference between the two of them, and that was showing kind of consistently with all the scans that I had before. So I've been on mission, gain weight, eat everything I can. I'm a vegetarian and I eat healthy, but I started eating junk on top of my carrot sticks and my cucumbers and all of the fruit and veg. Just started eating everything, donuts and eclairs and everything, because I really need to make sure that they're born at a healthy weight. So since that scan was, I think, at 28 weeks, this scan showed that baby A, twin A, I really need to get the names sorted, because then I could refer to them by the names, then twin A, baby A, But twin A weighed £2 and 12 ounces. So he had gained 11 fluid ounces in the last 2 weeks. And baby B, twin B, was weighing £3 and 5 ounces. So baby B was eating all the pies. And there is a 9 fluid ounce difference between them. And I thought this was okay. You know, one's going to be fat and one's going to be skinny. So I was quite happy because I calculated at the rate that they're growing, if they just put on the amount that they've put on so far, what weights they would be at birth. And I was quite happy with that. But when I saw the consultant said that consistently baby A is growing, but not as fast as baby B. So they want me to be scanned at 32 weeks now, and if baby A hasn't caught up with baby B by then, they want to induce me at 34 weeks rather than 37 weeks. So obviously I wasn't happy with that. I want them to stay in there as long as possible. I didn't even want 37 weeks. I want to go full term. But I'm going to wait to see if I can go full term. I'm going to just keep quiet and see if I get to 37 weeks before I start demanding to go to 40 weeks. But anyway, so I said to her, I don't understand what the problem is. Baby B has grown. It's not that he stopped, baby A has grown. It's not that he stopped growing at any point in time. He's growing. Not at the same pace as baby A, but they're two separate babies in their own sacks. Surely if baby A has put on increased weight by the next scan, isn't it better that they stay in there longer? And she said, well, no, because if baby A hasn't caught up with baby B in 2 weeks, it shows that baby A is not getting the nutrients he needs. So better out than in, where we can feed him and increase the weight. And I thought, well, you lot are just tampering. You lot just sound like you lot are messing about here. So I didn't really say anything. I didn't really argue about it. I just thought, okay. Everybody believes that there is a force controlling their lives. This force is responsible for the decisions and what went wrong and all the excuses and everything. And a lot of people don't know what that force is, but they believe that they're not in control. I believe that God is in control of my life and what goes on. And if God is in control, then all I need to do is pray. So I'm not bothered by what they're saying. Because it looks like they're saying that they want me to have these babies by the 16th of February, which is in a couple of weeks. So I'm not bothered. I'm just going to pray that baby A catches up with baby B. So yeah, I initially felt that the scan was good, but then when I spoke to the consultant, they didn't think it was so good, and now I'm just not bothered. I'll just leave them to get on with it. But yeah, I just try and keep up with the eating. The eating is hard. My digestion is brilliant. I'm emptying my bowels 3 times a day, and it's only when I empty my bowels that I feel I can really eat. I snack constantly. I snack, and my cry for the day is, I've eaten too much, I'm too full. But I'm constantly eating. Always thirsty. Yeah, none of the other symptoms. A bad taste in my mouth, which I've gotten used to, and the acid reflux, where the acid comes up and burns your throat, or when I burp, I feel the fluid come up and it feels like I'm going to vomit. Yeah, but other than that, week 30's been good. I'm surprised that I feel so good at this stage. I thought I'd be like begging for them to be out by now, but I'm not. I can actually, from how I feel now, I actually feel like I can go to 37 weeks. Work has been good. I feel like I can work for the next 6 weeks with no problems. Yeah, the only thing is just the belly is an obstruction, so I can't bend down, can't do certain things. I'm not flexible. When I get on the bus, I have to go in the aisle sideways. I feel that my belly is huge, but everyone goes, "You're quite small for twins." I just feel like slapping them and going, everybody carries different, you know. But yeah, people have been really, everybody can identify that I'm pregnant, and people have been really, really helpful. So it's not been too bad, and yeah, everything's okay. So I'm pretty happy to be pregnant. I'm pretty happy to have made it this far. And there's some YouTubers already had their babies prematurely. So yeah, that's been week 30. So I guess I'll see you at week 31. Nothing's going to happen between now and week 31. It's week 32 where I'm going to have scans and all of that stuff. So nothing medically. I'm sorry I haven't got any new scan pictures, because they take scan pictures like you just took 2 pictures of your single baby. So ow, and it depends on where they are to get them in a shot together. It depends on what position they're in. Oh, they're both head down, by the way, and pressing on my bladder and kicking me up here. But yeah, yeah, that's week 30. Thank you for watching. Like if you want to like, subscribe if you want to subscribe. Feel free to ask any questions or leave any comments, and coming up are some videos that I've done that you might like. Okay, bye YouTube.